Today, we will be presenting our topic on food and beverages in the Philippines. Filipino cuisine has evolved over time with influences from various cultures and historical events. Here is a brief overview of some popular Filipino dishes and food trends from the 1980s to the present. Starting from the 1980s, the Philippines saw the emergence of various food and beverage options, reflecting the country's diverse culinary influences and rich history. Some notable developments and dishes from this era include the Chinese influence. The Philippines had a significant Chinese presence, which led to the creation of many Filipino-Chinese dishes, such as pancit, lumpia, siopaw, and siomai. The Spanish influence. The Spanish introduced Filipinos to cutlery, tomatoes, and cattle raising, and influenced the development of rice meat dishes like caldereta, paella, and stews. The American influence. The Americans brought fast food, including hot dogs, hamburgers, fried chicken, and ice cream, as well as convenient food such as spam, corned beef, instant coffee, and evaporated milk. Our national dishes like adobo and kare-kare became popular during this time. The 1980s was a decade of culinary growth and experimentation in the Philippines, as the country's diverse cultural influences continue to shape its rich and evolving cuisine. Now let us move on to the beverages of the 1980s. The popular beverages from the 80s in the Philippines include a variety of local drinks such as Royal True Orange, Sarsi, Pop Cola, and RC Cola, and international soft drinks brands like Pepsi, Cola, Sprite, and 7-Up were also popular among the Filipinos. These beverages were an integral part of the 1980s Filipino culture and continue to evoke nostalgia among those who grew up during that time.
Embark on a nostalgic journey back to the vibrant 1990s in the Philippines, where the culinary scene was a tapestry of flavors mirroring the energetic spirit of the time. Among the standout delights were iconic snacks that continue to evoke fan memories today. So, we indicate some example na patok sa mga batang 90s noon. One was ice crumble, a cold treat with shaved ice, colorful syrups, and yummy toppings like marshmallows or chocolate syrups. Next is the binatog, was another snack, simple but comforting, made of steamed white corn with coconut and salt. Then, mikmik, a kind of powdered milk that came in a cool package na minsan na natin na-try and masamid-samid pa tayo noon. And nata de coco was a chewy jelly made from fermented coconut water. Next is belikoy, a sweet rice cake roll offered the delightful combination of chewy and sugar flavors. And ampao, or puff rice, a crispy and airy puff, satisfied cravings for a light and crunchy snack. Next is puto seco, a type of Filipino shortbread, provided a buttery and crumbly treat often enjoyed with coffee or as an afternoon snack. Lastly is the bukayo, a sweet coconut delicacy showcased the rich and tropical flavors of the Philippines, offering a deliciously chewy experience. These foods were not only tasty but also contributed to fine memories of a flavorful era in Filipino food culture.
So with the boost of the 1980s and the 1990s in the food and beverages industry, the 2000s followed with the growth of sari-sari stores and how it evolved and how it literally made the fast food industry pretty fast with the boost of flavors and the variety of dishes and the drinks that it had to offer. So one good example of this in the boost of sari-sari stores is the Bazooka bubblegum, which was offered to the 90s Pinoy kids in, local sari-sari stores. So it was very loved to the point of many kids and even adults have hoarded it just because it contains different comic strip stories that, contains the characters Bazooka Joe and, his gang. It really boosted the sari-sari store industry in that particular era. So another good example of the boost in the sari-sari stores and the convenience stores is the iaji, which is, it is a chip known for having a dip within its package. So the flavors of the dips range from tomato salsa to mayonnaise. So honestly, when it first came out, it was the greatest snack or the greatest innovation of a snack that the Filipinos have seen in the 2000s. So if you're going to eat it or you're going to try it, you would really need the table when eating it because it's very addictive. It can cater to all of your friends, not just you. So one very popular drink alongside Iaji is Fanta soft drinks, which has a variety of flavors and colors, which includes orange, cola, green apple, grapes, strawberries, and even lime. This is very popular among kids in the 2000s, but Fanta drinks stopped being a staple in sari-sari stores and they have been gone for a while, but has been replaced by Royal from the Coca-Cola company. Another dish that is very popular to kids is spaghetti. Now, in the 2000s, there is this Maggi Pinoy style spaghetti and even the curly spaghetti later on. It was a hit for some time in the early 2000s in the Filipino households, compared to an actual spaghetti that had boiled from scratch and mixed with sauce that came from a glass jar. Maggie's instant version could actually be whipped up in just 5 minutes, and it came along with tomato sauce or a certain type of spaghetti sauce that has been served quick and easy for a tasty meal. Now, this next one is a very common street food but was popularized in the early 2000s. So these are calamares, or the squid rings that is covered in batter and deep fried to perfection and served in different sauces like vinegar, or we call it the manong sauce with chilies. Alongside with this, a very popular dessert in the Philippines is the Jollibee Ice Craze. Now, the Jollibee Ice Craze has a lot of commercial and which had catchy tunes that even the kids dance to. It's a low-key version of Halo Halo and is now a phased out product of Jollibee, and it has some features of shaved ice with either a topping or an ice cream.
Jollibee beefs up Mang Inasal. Mang Inasal, originating in Iloilo City year 2003, became the fastest growing food chain in the Philippines. In the year 2010, Jollibee acquired the 70% of Mang Inasal, worth 3 billion pesos. Burger and Deli Bounty. In the year 2010, witnessed a surge in the establishment of burger joints, sandwich delis. It contributes a new set of dining options. On the year 2010, the newest food hangout Manapol opened its Makati branch at Ayala Triangle Gardens.
So from 2020, we have Dalgona Coffee and Ice Blended. So this is during the pandemic era, and pandemic taught us to be creative pagdating sa foods due to out of curiosity and pagka-bored. So from Barako to Ice Blended to Dalgona Coffee, na hanggang ngayon ay ginagawa pa rin siya ng ibang influencers every summer. So next, you have Pop-Up Shop. Meron na siya before, pero this year lang siya naging popular since convenient nga siya. And next, you have Bento Cakes, originated from Korea. So sa couples, nagiging culture na nila ang pagbibigay ng bento cakes every anniversary and birthday. Kasi good for two na siya and aesthetically pleasing talaga siya sa eyes. Next, we have Samji and Bibimbap from Present, again from Korean influence. So good for group siya at hindi lang siya per person. So, culture na nating mga Pilipino ang sabay-sabay kumain kapag sa hapag, ganyan. So, this kind of food talaga is suitable sa atin. Usually, tuwing may birthday, Pasko, or any occasions, nagsasamgyup tayo, di ba? Minsan nga kapag may reward, parang samji na, ganyan. So, kapag samji, syempre, usually group, mas masarap kumain kapag maraming kasama. And it reflects the unity of Filipinos and the culture of family ties. And thank you. Thank you for listening to our presentation. And thank you.